At this time of year, almost every night I get to experience the joy of confirmations. Church is full of young children, scrubbed, sparkling with excitement, parents beaming with pride. Church is full of community, music, banners. It is an absolute joy. But at the very heart of it are young people who are, by their own choice, opening themselves to the infinite, tender love of God, the inrushing of the Holy Spirit into their lives, that love that sets them free from fear and for the best, the fullest of human lives. And at the same time, they are very consciously opening themselves to the gifts of the Holy Spirit even more deeply. And I want to reflect this month about one of those gifts in particular that has a bearing on our renewal as a church and on the most recent encyclical by Pope Francis called Laudato Si. The enemy of our life, our full human life, are the fears and the anxieties that preoccupy us, that keep our worried eyes fixed on what's in front of us, that keep us trapped in a small circle of concerns and make us prisoners of our own anxieties. The gift of awe and wonder, what we used to call the fear of the Lord, is a magnificent gift of the Holy Spirit. It's the gift that enables us to have our breath taken away by the sight of a small child or a spectacular waterfall or a glorious sunset. It's the gift that opens us up to the wonder and majesty of creation and then lifts our heart beyond that to the magnificence and the infinite wonder and beauty of the God who created it all. It's the gift that opens our hearts and our spirits to the infinite space of God, that sets us free from that small entrapment for lives that are large and full. And it's deeply connected to the other gift of the Holy Spirit, reverence, holiness. A holiness that opens us towards God in humility and love, but also toward creation and to each other in a profoundly respectful and reverent way. It creates new relationships as we live larger, liberated lives. Pope Francis reminds us that we all belong to a wonderful communion of creation. He says that we are bonded in a sublime unity to the natural world, to our brothers and our sisters, especially those who are poor. And so he's calling us all to a deep conversion in our thinking, in our way of life, how we behave, how we use our resources. A deep ecological conversion for the good of all God's good creation. He's calling us to be a people who protect the environment, protect God's world and protect each other. So as we commit ourselves in this Archdiocese to renewal, to becoming a church that enables and invites and opens people's lives to the wonderful liberating mystery of God's love through the Spirit and through Christ. And as we rise to this invitation to something new from our Pope, we can all learn from our children. We can learn that it is time for us now to become ever more deeply people of the Holy Spirit.